When I'm seeing people doing their business, we are living here in harmony. We have so much in the activity that we have been doing that has prompted to the peace that we are now experiencing in our sub-county.
I am Anthony Joka. I'm the chief of Eastleigh South location. Eastleigh South location is within Eastleigh Division, Kamukunji Sub-County, Nairobi County.
My name is Jawahir Muhammad Musa. I am the chief of Eastleigh North location, Eastleigh Division, Kamukunji Sub-County, Nairobi County.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Edwin Kwesa. As you can see, I work here as a area assistant chief for Airbase sub-location.
I am Karimi Paul Millicent, a teacher in Kamukunji Secondary School, Nairobi.
We used to have so many explosives, especially Eastleigh and here in Kikomba. And now even as you can see, people are living in harmony, people are doing their business, their normal business. Even they can do it even up to them, even up to morning time. Nobody is interfering with them. Nobody is fearing of his life. So we are so happy because of the activity we have been doing, and even the police. People were really feared to go to police station. During those days, people were really fearing for their lives. Tulikuwa tunaona kama ukitoka utapata umetupiwa lipusi, but now, as per now, tunaona people are really, they are free even to go to police station. Kuna that harmony, kuna that friendship between the community and the police. We have created that friendship between the community and the police.
Agents of Peace is a very strong organization that has dwelt so much in terms of maintenance of peace and conflict resolution. In my involvement, and I reckon and would like to talk the very truth about this organization, we've done so much together in terms of cohesion, and we have really changed communities to live together, not even communities alone, even pupils and students of various schools within and around us. And we are getting very positive results, and results that endear maintenance of peace in a very, very big way.
Our work as a chief is to solve problems and bring peace. Our also work is to maintain peace and order. In all that, by and large, in all that, we came to know Agent of Peace as one of us, as a CPO that works within the community in Eastleigh, and again the whole of Kamukunji, whereby they involve us in all the activities.
As an organization, we've been able to reach out to different levels of people in the community. When I used to be there, we had programs to do with school children, programs to do with youth. We've also had programs that engage the community as a whole.
And when I came in my station here, Kamukunji Secondary School, I met with Mohammed. Actually, it is Mohammed who came in our school to trying to introduce the Peace Club in my school, as he was doing in other schools, being the chairman for the Agents of Peace in our constituency, that is Kamukunji. And there I found it is a nice idea, and therefore I joined the Agents of Peace, Kamukunji, and therefore introduced the club in my school.
I've come to know these Agents of Peace for the last 3 years. I came to learn about it through our neighboring schools and also the Agents of Peace Kenya. What motivated me so much in the Agents of Peace and working with them is that I came to realize that we are losing a lot of kids and a lot of the younger generation every day because of the violent extremism. Most of them were recruited into these risky groups. They could go to other places. At the end of the day, they could not come back and they could end up losing their life. So this one motivated me so much And I said that I'll not sit down and see our young boys and girls losing their life. So personally, I took the initiative of becoming an agent of peace.
Sometimes last year I had an incident. I saw an incident in a street in Nairobi, whereby 3 youths were shot dead because of involving themselves in crimes. I think they snatched a lady's phone, and therefore I felt so bad having such young souls, such young souls losing their lives because of engaging in crime activities in the society. And therefore I found that it is a good thing to come out here and preach peace to the young people, so that we will end such kind of incidences happening in our society.
I recall in 2013 when I was the chief of Pumwani. Pumwani is still a location within Kamukoji sub-county in Nairobi County. And I recall something that happened that I will never forget in my life. There was a lady, and I had involved myself very, very much with the communities. By whenever they have a burial, I used to attend weddings and even social functions. And one day, there was a woman whose son was a criminal. He was radicalized, and they had planned to bomb the market, one of the very popular markets in East Africa called Gikomba. And he had brought the son had brought the detonators. And the detonators were kept aloof. Their house was kept on top of the roof of their house in a place called Mashimoni. So this lady had confidence in me and dressed in buibui. Buibui is that head covering dress that is normally worn by Muslims. And she came to my office when I was closing and told me, please. I almost ignored her because those were the times when there was a lot of terrorism here and there. And I didn't know why she had covered the entire body and face. So this lady came and told me, please follow me. And whenever my head will protrude, look up on the roof. And we went with her, and I kept a distance. And we neared that building, mud-walled roof, a building with a tin roof. And I saw some paper bags, yellow paper bags. And before we went there, she told me, whatever is in those bags, take care you don't get close to it, and make sure you call the people who can assist. This time she was talking about the police. I informed the police, and I saw the bag after seeing the bags. And fortunately, we saved a situation that could have been very hostile, and one that could have costed loss of life to very many people. The detonators were collected and taken to safe area. And the report I got the following day was that they were detonated and they caused a big hole in the area they were detonated. So this is the interest. This is one of the reasons that has brought me to once fighting for getting people living peacefully and forwarding information.
Alhamdulillah, thumma salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah sallallahu alaihi wasallam wa ba'd. My name is Ali Mohsin Ali, and I come from Majengo. I was born in Majengo and raised in Majengo. A community that is known to be a violent community, a community that is known with all vices activities. But Alhamdulillah, it's a community that we were born in, we found ourselves in. We never voted to be part of this community, but we found ourselves in. Agents of peace, they are a miracle to us, because because our community was known with all those bad names or all those bad activities. And mostly me being a leader of a mosque that is known with all kind of violence, a mosque that is known with extremism and terrorism, but with the consideration of agent of peace that considered us as a priority to be involved in PCV activities or PCV education and seminars. They brought hope to us because we reached a level that no one needs to be involved with us, because whoever is involved with us, he gets all the bad names that we had. But for the agent of peace, alhamdulillah, we can say that they were brought by the Almighty to come and give us hope, to come and give us a new Majengo, and also to help us have a brighter future of our area.
Naam, programs za PCVE ambazo kwamba tumekuwa tukishirikiana na Muhammad wa Agents of Peace, mimi tulianza kuhusika nazo kwa sababu given that ile mji ambao kwamba tunatoka ilikuwa katika ile red alert ya wale watu wengi ambao kwamba inasemekana walileta madhara kwa nchi zingine kupitia hizi violence, extremism na mambo ya terrorism. Wanasemekana kwamba walitoka ndani ya mji wetu na wengine kuna ithibati kwamba walitoka kwetu. So hizi programs zilipoanza, sisi kama Al-Hikma tayari tulikuwa tuko katika nyanja ya chini kabisa kuhakikisha hili janga litupati tena, na tukakuja kukutana na watu kama kina Muhammad ambao kwamba ni wa Agents of Peace, na kwamba hii kazi walikuwa wameifanya kwa miaka mingi. Tukaona kwamba sisi kushikamana pamoja na wao kwanza ni njia ya sisi kuendeleza hii kazi kwa uzuri zaidi, na pia kujifundisha mawili matatu kutoka kwa mtu ambaye kwamba amekuwa na experience zaidi, na kutoka wakati huo tumekuwa ni washirika katika kazi kama hii.
I was a victim of terrorism in that I was someone went and reported me as one of part of the gang that entered into a certain building here in Kenya and started shooting at people and harming people in the name of Islam. And I was arrested and was taken as a suspect into that scene, of which I was not part of that. And also, as I have said, that our community is known with all those vices, mostly the terrorism part and extremism. I am motivated to try and get to meet new people and new ideas so that I can come and enlighten our people here, so that I come and show our people new face and how to interact with other people and how to have patience with each other.
Agent of Peace is an organization that I reckon with a lot of, interest. Because we've done so much together with them. We've visited schools, we've had public barazas, we've also visited churches. And I'm glad most of the schools we have approached are now becoming church agents in the community.
We have been doing forums, so many activities, youth groups. We have been calling for youth meetings, the forums, the open up forums. People have been engaged in so many activities that resulted to that unity, that resulted to that peace that we need. Nowadays, even the government has come in and they really fought for it as a result of this committee, peace committee that we are having in Kamkunji.
Tumekuwa tukifanya program tofauti pamoja na yeye. Even today as we speak, tumekuwa na yeye katika one of the peace forum hapa Majengo hapa Kamkunji. So sisi tumekuwa tukijiinvolve kwa kuleta amani na kuhimiza amani na kuemphasize kila mtu achunge akuwe mwenye kumchunga ndugu yake na kuangalia namna gani ya kudumisha amani katika hii society na katika nchi yetu.
We have been involved in many activities concerning the PCV, and some of the activities we have done some debates in school with the schools in our constituency. That is, we had a competition, that is a debate involving schools around, the schools which are all having peace clubs. And we had a very, very nice time having a debate. We are talking about the violence, extremism, the causes, and also to prevent them. We have also been having activities in our school. We've been running some activities like providing some charts, that is to sensitize the importance of peace. We've been having charts. We have also been having sports activities. That is maybe the girls against the boys. We have been also having peace members talking to the students and having some kind of scripts or poems, presenting them in the school parades, in the school assembly. That is from Monday to Friday, whereby we have different classes having their different assembly or parade. And therefore we have these members presenting poems or quotes or even something just to motivate them and showing them about the importance of peace in the school.
I have been involved in several activities with the Agent of Peace, including one that he called the local leaders of this area, and alhamdulillah the event was successful. We also had an event that we took our madrasa students to their place where they undertake the PCV seminar. And I also remember us doing 2 events in our mosque. One that was sponsored by Rosa Luxemburg, and alhamdulillah both were successful, and quite a number of people appeared or present themselves in that forum, alhamdulillah.
We are reaching people where they are in groups, in self-help groups, in organizations, and I'm glad I'm getting very positive change from the members of public who we have approached and come across.
PCV activities have really brought a very positive impact in our community, especially that is in my learning institution, that is Kamukuji Secondary School. We have been able to solve very many cases, and there is this case that when students did maybe wrong, or maybe they fought each other, they tend to disappear from school or just drop out of school because they're afraid of being punished or maybe caned or something, of course a punishment. And because now they fear this to be punished, they end up disappearing from school, and that becomes the end of their education. But since now we engage ourselves in the PCV activities and the activities dealing with the agents of peace, we as the Peace Club members in my school, we have been able to raise concern on how we solve these cases, and also how we praise these students about the importance of peace and how we solve our problems. And this now made they have a very, very good relationship between the Peace Club members and also students and the students in the school. And therefore, we talk to the students involved in such kind of crimes or conflicts. We talk to them on the importance of keeping peace. We take them through steps of solving problems, and also we guide them and counsel them. And at the end, we end up solving the problems, and we no longer have cases of school dropouts or students escaping school for fear of being punished.
And you see, there is a time when youth from Madare side were not welcomed to this side. They were looked at in a very suspicious manner, given that wakati tunakuwa na issues za violence, youth from there they come up to attack the youth from this side. Now, through Agents of Peace, we had a program that brought this different youth together. Now, from that time, we've had a very conducive engagement and coexistence between those different youth from the different areas.
Through the forums that we have been having, like one, the Kamkunji Peace Forum, it was helpful because we had we had members from the police service, so they came and they were aware of our dealings in the masjid, Pumwani Riadha, and they knew that we are also helping in the community in avoiding extremism, which is also not so much, we thank God. And the other forum on the madrasa, teachers and students, we had madrasa students and the teachers on board. We educated them on the issues of peace and the issues of extremism and violence. So the students who are not aware of extremism were much aware, and those adults that were not much aware were put on board, and they knew what to do and how to teach the students the right thing in the madrasa.
Since we started having these events and these seminars and forums in our area, alhamdulillah, we can testify that we are having a new Majengo and a new community in our area, a community that is able to have patience with others, a community that is moving from theft and crimes and doing drugs and terrorism and extremism to a new community that is willing to change, that is willing to go away and run away from the crimes. So alhamdulillah, these events have really changed our community. We ourselves as youth leaders, it has also changed us. We as Al Hikmah, since we got support from Agent of Peace and their able sponsors, Rosa Luxemburg, we have been we have achieved a lot of things. You see, they have helped us creating forums with youths. You see, and we have go with them to that low level of meeting young ones and try to speak to them. They open up to us. We give them directions, and also they have extended their help to an extent of trying to bring jobs to these young ones. You know, we have opened here a vocational training college whereby they get new skills, and through that sometimes we've been getting help from Agent of Peace by offering us some equipments that help those who graduate from our college to apply their skills and get their daily bread, alhamdulillah.
After attending this PCV, we have come to an issue that we can solve misunderstanding at home and bring up understanding. Even at school, we have come to know that we can solve even issues that come along with violence.
My participation in the PCV activities have actually helped me gain a lot of skills. I've actually gained the confidence of the skill of conflict resolution. Like, I can be able to solve such a lot of conflicts between people. If I see some other people, let's take an example, fighting somewhere or something, I can be able to give the resolution that actually can help them and stop that fight.
As we do this, we are facing a lot of challenges in terms of culture. Like, there are women you cannot approach because they need to be approached by their feminine gender. So what I'm trying to say is, we would like a situation whereby more people are trained in order for us to access each and everybody who we need to access to. The other obstacle is the internal culture amongst the youths, whereby there is the use of mtiaji. Mtiaji, the word mtiaji means a gossiper. Yes. So whenever a new person approaches them, or whenever a government official approaches them, in terms of individualism, they turn to shy away and disappear.
We have been experiencing some quite of challenges while conducting these programs, or PCVE programs. That includes that, most of the people don't understand PCVE. They mostly think, mostly coming from a Muslim community, they mostly think that PCV is against Islam maybe, or it targets Islam, and such kind of thoughts that they have. So sometimes when you call these kind of programs, they think that maybe you have been bought or something like that, but they don't understand that these programs, we are trying to enlighten them and showing them the right direction that they need to go through.
We have been having some obstacles. That is when we're trying to preach peace in the school, whereby we've been having, like in a school institution, we have holidays whereby we now have to be away from our students, because now when we're in school, sometimes we're trying very hard to preach peace and also teach them about the importance of peace. But when they go to the outside world, that is during the holidays, it is very hard to assemble such kind of students because they come from different places, and therefore that becomes a challenge in it should be a continuous thing, and therefore we find challenge in we do not have a control over the outside world.
I would recommend Agents of Peace and Rosa Luxemburg and extend away from the Kamukuji sub-county to other sub-counties, and if possible, let this endeavor be national, cover the entire country where there are aspects of conflict and differences in religion. These are the right people. We have trained staff, and they are able to access so easily without any major problem.
I think one area that I should talk about on how to improve these particular things is community participation. We should be of a community participation. The government also should be involved fully so that to sensitize people. We should also create a lot of sensitization among the youth, among the old, and among the middle age. Because we tend to find that the issue of peace and violent extremism is so much common and rampant between the youth and the middle age. So we should create some sensitization programs. We should come up with programs once or twice a week to try and sensitize the youth on the essence of peace and violent extremism.
Hili jambo si jambo la masiku ama la msimu, bali ni jambo la kwamba linaendelea katika jamii yetu, na hivi sasa mipangilio yetu ni kwamba hawa wanafunzi ambao tunasomesha katika madrasa, hawa wazee ambao tuko nao katika msikiti, halikadhalika na mshtama mzima, kila mara kuwe na vikao ama pia vile kuwe na hutuba ama kuwe na darasa za kuelimisha kuhusu mambo ya vipi tutaweza kuleta amani. Yani ina maana wakati madrasa zinapofunguliwa immediately tu watoto wanakuwa na kuelekezwa ama wanaletwa mahali pamoja, na vile mazungumzo yanazungumzwa kuhusu vipi njia za kuleta amani na kukabiliana na extremism katika society.
Yeah, so far I will actually request Agents of Peace organization to keep up with the awareness programs like the one I've mentioned, which was bringing together different youth from Madara area and this side to engage more in such activities of awareness and programs that bring those different youth together, because through that we've seen the impact. And now whenever we have an issue kama tuseme issue of violence, si rahisi sana youth from the other side wakuja attack this area.
Pia tulikuwa tumeomba pia watu waweze kutufanyia hizo, waendeleze kutufanyia hizo workshop na hizo counseling, kwa sababu zimeleta natija, tunasema natija ama faida katika mshtama wetu.
To Agent of Peace to create more awareness and to enlarge, to go larger. And you know, Nairobi is big. They have to move from one place to another to engage other communities also, to be the awareness to reach all over. As a government, we have our support. Agent of Peace will going to have our support, and it already have, because it works with all the agents of the government, and we are here to support him. And I'm telling him thank you very much for the great job he's doing, and continue with that spirit, so that God is with you and we are with you too. You have our support, you have our presence, because you are doing a great job. Thank you very much.
Na mimi ningependa kuona kwamba programs kama hizi zinaendelea kwa miaka mingine ambayo kwamba itakuja, na mimi pamoja na kile kikundi ambacho kwamba mimi ni naibu mwenyekiti wa hicho kikundi, tuko ready kuendelea kushirikiana kwa mambo ambayo kwamba yataleta faida katika community zetu kiujumla na ulimwengu mzima kiujumla.
I want to say that I will continue and I'll work as an agent of peace, both within the school as the school administrator and also outside to the community and also to the neighborhood.
I would like to thank Rosa Luxemburg Foundation and Agents of Peace for their support to the communities. You saved our communities, and we are looking forward to more involvement in terms of matters of peace, and the cooperation that we've had so far is one of the best. I don't know how to thank you, because I have no words. I tell you frankly, your presence has made a difference within this area, within my location, and may God bless you.